Hello, today I'm going to show you the life of Timmy's brain. This is Timmy, and this year Timmy has turned 85 years old. Both you and Timmy are constantly growing humans, and like the rest of your body, your brain grows and ages too. We become smarter, sharper, and wiser as we experience life experiences. But time is also not always kind to us. We may forget the names of people we used to love, and our legs and hands may not move as we want. But before we get inside Timmy's brain today, let's take it back to 1932. The year is 1932, and a baby boy named Timmy was born. He is born with basic survival skills with most of the 100 billion neurons that he will have in his life. From the time he is born to when he is a toddler, his brain will grow rapidly and soak up thousands of sounds and sights. Timmy experiences and understands the world through series and actions, like grabbing objects and chewing on them. By 2 years old, his brain will be about 80% of its adult size. Now, Timmy is 9 years old, right in the middle of his childhood. He is an active boy in his soccer team. By this point, Timmy's brain has developed 85%. His intellect, personality, motor, and social skills are advancing, and he has grasped the concept of assimilation and conversion. Timmy's brain has twice as many synapses as an adult's brain. In a process called pruning, the neural connections that are used often straightens and becomes reinforced, while ones that are not used as much fade out and die. For example, if he speaks English every day, he will get better at it and it will stick better with him. But if he doesn't practice his Spanish, he will forget it. Now, Timmy is 18 years old and he is just about to graduate high school. Although under most laws, 18 is adult, his brain is not fully developed yet. But at this point, his brain reaches its adult weight of 3 pounds. Increased activity in the frontal lobes allows him to compare several concepts at once. He can reason through abstract concepts and use deductive reasoning to draw conclusions. Timmy is now 25 years old. Last year, he got his master's degree and he has landed in an architecture company. And in 2 weeks, he is planning to propose to his girlfriend. And now his brain is fully developed. His frontal lobe that is responsible for judgment, planning, weighing risk, and decision-making are finally developed. His brain is at its peak in terms of performance. However, by his late 20s, his spatial skills and speed of thought will begin to decline. His brain will start to lose volume, his cortex will become thinner, and his neurons will begin to degrade. When he enters his 30s, he will start having memory loss. Timmy is now 45 years old. His child is now 7 years old. From Timmy's mid-40s to late 50s, his reasoning skills will slow down. However, other measures of cognition such as moral decision-making, regulating emotions, and reading social situations improve beginning with middle age. Some experts say this is simply from living life and gaining experience. Timmy is now 65 years old. His son graduated college and he is planning on getting married in a little bit. Timmy's brain has begun to shrink in size, and after a lifetime of gaining accumulated knowledge, it becomes less efficient at accessing that knowledge and adding to it. Timmy is now at a very high risk of getting Alzheimer's disease. Interestingly, studies have shown that people in their 60s and 70s show faster rates of brain tissue loss than the 80s. Now we are back to present day, where Timmy is 85 years old. His children and his grandchildren are living happily in the bustling city, while Timmy and his wife are peacefully living in the suburbs. Timmy is still in high risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. Researchers have found out that the disease is linked to inflammation, a natural part of aging that could lead to buildup of deposits in areas like the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for forming new memories. This is why the higher the age, the more likely he will develop Alzheimer's disease. And that is how Timmy's brain grows, develops, and ages along with Timmy. Timmy has a lot to thank for his incredibly complex, smart, and creative brain for all the amazing life experiences and memories it gave him.